say he got his own little world. Welcome back to Between the Tracks. Tonight I got my partner from way back, Black Issa in the building. Black Issa, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Man, you been fasting, I hear.
Yeah. We in Ramadan right now. So
Oh,
the
absolutely.
fast from sun up to the sun go down. Nothing dealing with the physical pleasures. No food, no drink, no sex. Just locking everything down. You know.
That part, man. Hey, so we're gonna jump right in, man. We're gonna go back play one of the songs we made a couple years back. And when you start telling me with certain music you didn't want to do, I didn't understand, but now I understand it. Cause now this music's still standing the test of time versus some of the other music that's older. I mean, it got its place in its audience, but this music really got a special message.
Yes, sir. Indeed.
So yeah, we're gonna go to Refuge.
Damn. I just want to know why a nigga can't have shit. I don't know what the fuck it is, but if it is a motherfucker holding me down, making shit like it is, man, them some powerful motherfuckers, man.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم 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 أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Man, I be running from the devil. Them crackers trying to take me under. In a world where we still enslaved. In a world where you black, you hate it. It's only one cause why we made it. Do your time, nigga, learn patience. Stump your like you a great man. Do your time, you know no tailing. We not like you, it's either bail or jail. With my celly, nigga, you got mail. About to make a call, I need some mail. My draw coming up, I need some noodles. Bad call, my cousin got noodle. Fuck my visit up like who did. Instead of fighting, we be killing. Lord forgive us, we be killing.
Dead ringer, I smell the bullshit. Send my blood exported by the slave ship. Kill you with a smile, turn you to a Vic. Round the murder, ship you to the pool pit. We be wildin' out, we some fools, bitch. Like the sheriffs, we keep the tools, bitch. Like Dean Coops, hit you with a cool twist. Put a hole in your head, wanna be ruthless? Compton on mine, what it do, bitch? I'm moving silence like the moon, bitch. El Haj, Malik, El Shabazz trick. We been hoodwinked, bamboozle trick. Ain't falling for it. Fuck your chain and whip. Deleting all you taught me, still deleting shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is a fast song. Absolutely, it is. Well, I'm here to ask you all some questions. First one, I definitely got to ask you, Malik, what were you saying in Arabic?
Um, I'm gonna give you the simple initially. I was saying I seek refuge in God from Satan the rejected, and that's a saying that we say commonly in Arabic, which we seeking refuge and protection from God from the influences of negativity from whatever source it come from, whether it come from the TV, whether it come from billboard, just negativity period, whether it come from somebody else trying to influence you with their negative ideas, just seeking refuge from negativity, period, no matter what source it's from.
Deep,
But
deep.
when we say Satan, we talking about the systems of this world, period, from the government to the wealthy to any person that have power, but they use that power in a negative way to try and
Mm,
influence people to do things that they need them to do so that their benefit or their purpose keep getting further and further.
wow. Got you. Deep. And how long you been speaking Arabic?
I started studying around 1920, around 19, 20 years old. Because when I
Wow.
first picked up the Quran and started studying, I was like, I need to know what this is saying in the original language it was revealed in. Because for the most part, in a lot of scriptures, we get a translation into English.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't know the original language, you could be settling for a translation and not even knowing if that translation is pure or not. So within my heart, I was like, I need to learn the original language so I could go into the Arabic and translate it into English myself and see can I get a deeper understanding that God might be trying to give me personally.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing. Now, Bone, I have a question for you. The question is, when you first met, and although I know you guys are childhood friends, but when you think about your older age and so forth, what was the energy like between you guys as artists?
Well, as people when we first met, I mean, I considered him like a little brother,
Hmm.
because he just had qualities in him that I feel like, it was similar to the way I was raised, and he had a good upbringing, and he just was a solid dude. Then, like later, after I found out he was really rapping, I was like, man, we got to do some music. You know what I mean? So when he got back situated, we started making music, and he really changed my outlook on how I made music and how I presented myself. Because certain things was like you say, it was helping the system and it wasn't helping us. Far as
Mm,
like people that look like us and people that come from where we come from. So it was a genuine connection when we start rapping. I mean, it was genuine connection from the jump, but when we start rapping, it got even deeper. It was
mm,
like his influences was stronger because it was positive. It was grounded with reality and foundation. So I mean, couldn't do nothing but take to it and accept it and run with it because
that
it really was better quality music too.
nice, nice, nice. And a quick shout out to Adamu who has joined us in the comments area. Absolutely.
What's up, Adamu?
All right, Malik, I have this question for you. What was the first song you remember recording with Mako? And what do you remember most about that day?
Well, I'm gonna say that, and this how good of a person, what I'm saying, that Mako is. The first song that I recorded on a microphone in any type of recording situation, dealing with Mako, is Mako had looked out for my son. My son,
Mm,
his little circle of friends was trying to record a song for a little group they had called Hippie Life.
hmm.
And he had let them come record, and basically did it, what I'm saying, straight from the heart.
Nice.
And that was the first time I ever rapped on a mic that was associated with Mighty Factor House.
Oh wow, nice, nice, nice. That gave me chills. That's so special. Absolutely. So Bone, now listening back to and Bone Mako, you have so many names. Absolutely. Listening back to these tracks now, what emotions come up for you?
It was some solid music. I'm glad I listened to Tone and we took that direction because like I say, it really standed the test of time. It wasn't like, what the West is known for, but it's still solid. It's like almost like West Coast X Clan type music. And everybody loved X Clan because they were solid. Their message was solid. It just was crazy that the way the record industry did, it changed it. The message was pure once upon a time, and they didn't like it because it was influencing us to wearing, emblems with Africa on them. And, we start connecting with our roots. We start connecting with what was right, and we start separating from their system. So, that's why I really like this music. It's really like a testament to what we stand for and what we really about, as far as, young Black men.
Absolutely, got you. And with that in mind, Malik, back then, what inspired the lyrics you were writing together?
You know what? I'm gonna say that, cause see, when I first started writing, I was locked up, but I knew that I had some type of responsibility to try and influence, not only the area I grew up in, but all across the city, try and influence our people with positive words. So what I wrote, or the lyrics that I have spoke, is mixed in with my experience from being in the streets and my experience from being raised up and studying and trying to take myself through a process where I become what we all really meant to be.
Wow.
We all really meant to be, more positive than negative. We really need to have more self-control and use our mind and our thoughts versus allowing our emotions to be in control. So I say my experience from running the streets on top of what I studied, when I was guided to recognize the truth from Elijah and Farrakhan.
Got you. And one more question before we go to another song. Mako, were you writing about real life situations, or were you creating stories through the music, or both?
Well, I say a mixture of both, because sometimes we embellish stories that we hear from other people that we knew was close to us, and we got to hear from the horse's mouth what it was like. And then sometimes we just give it straight from what we doing and what we've been through. So it was a little bit of both.
Got you. Okay, well, you want to bring us into the next song here?
Yeah, the next song is a song. Oh, yeah, by the way, that first track was produced by me, Dauntless. And next song is System.
And was it produced by?
Let me look it up real quick.
Okay. Absolutely. Well, definitely, I want to say shout out to Big Tech. Oh my goodness. Absolutely. Hello, everyone. He says in the comments area. If you haven't heard the song, if you haven't been on his sites, oh my goodness, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, he's off the chain. He's a content creator that makes music and music videos online, animated, off the chain. Dude, look at Tech. Absolutely. Yes, indeed. We about to put the song he created for the Made It Compton store on radio. Absolutely. 105.1 and 107.1 and in Inglewood. Absolutely. As she gets ready. Her name is Centauria, who has her own radio station in Inglewood as we get prepared for the SoFi Stadium Olympics in a couple years. We're already on that station. So shout out to you, Big Tech. Yes, indeed. All right. So who is the producer here, Bone? On
Little Lee is the producer assistant.
All right. Absolutely. Here we go.
Yeah. I'ma tell you what we say. Yeah, we crazy up here. Amber alert on. Something that went wrong. State of emergency, about to lock down the Terror Dome. Curfew, they will hurt. hurt you if you ain't at home. Take you, break you, shape you into robots and make clones. Burn them at the stake, but with your snitches, skull and bones. No color coat, muffled the buffalo and roll on chrome. Kick down and send niggas and send them hoes amongst they own. Keep your distance, mind your business, bitch. Stay about my zone.
See the blood in my eye when I'm roaming the streets. They locking niggas down, give them something to eat. After 150 years, still agitate me. White folks still hanging niggas from trees. See the blood in my eye when I'm roaming the streets. They locking niggas down, give them something to eat. After 150 years, still agitate me. White folks still hanging niggas from trees. System corrupt and now it's time to pay us. We kidnapping all judges and mayors. Nat Turner said kill all the slavers. Break the machine.
When we break the machine, the bear go out the window. I may lead the regime, but serve it to my people. Organize and mobilize G-code. Guerrilla warfare, let the bananas go. Filibuster, it's time to go. Mechanized violence and strongholds. Break the machine, nothing can stop us. Now turning pot blood on the altar.
On the roaming streets, they locking niggas down, give them something to eat. After 150 years, still agitate me. White folks still hanging niggas from trees. See the blood in my eye. On the roaming streets, they locking niggas down, give them something to eat. After 150 years, still agitate me. White folks still hanging niggas from trees. System corrupt and now it's time to pay us. We kidnapping all judges and mayors. Nat Turner said kill all the slavers. Break the machine.
I'm going Chris Donor. I'm from California. The young nigga that done been posted up on the corner. That faced all this fucking turmoil. And that done seen a lot of niggas' life just spoil. Expiration dates, niggas left they fake. And niggas out here be fake. Tell, bro, they gon' go and tell, bro. So I gotta send them at the judge. So don't judge me. My nigga, yeah, I hold a grudge. My nigga, this slavery up in my blood. Me and my niggas have always been up in the mud. Yeah, that's why we had no choice but to thug. Man, y'all niggas have seen all the fucking blood, so we show them no love.
All right, now I have a question for you here, Bone. Now, what made your musical and chemistry work when you were in the studio together?
Well, it's just because we always put our brains together when we listen to a track and we figure out what the subject matter gonna be before we even start writing. And
Mhm.
once we figure that out, it just all mesh up, because from having the chemistry already, it's like we got similar ideas in similar ways. So the music always is cohesive. Is where it comes together at different moments and it comes together nicely.
Wow, that's a great segue into the question I'm about to ask Malik. Was there a moment in the studio where you knew a song you made together was special?
You know what? I'm it felt like every song was special. You know, it's,
Nice. All right, I love it. I love
it's,
it.
when you in the studio and you feel the connection, you know what I'm saying, with everybody that's in there, from the beat producer to, us as artists, writing, trying to put something together to his music
Mhm.
that he put together. Shout out to Q.
Oh, yes, absolutely, absolutely. That's drum rolls, heartbeats, walls, all that, the bounce, everything. Absolutely.
Man, Kilski.
Well,
He the one made this podcast possible tonight. He sent us the
amen.
files for the 12 years a slave.
That part. Oh my goodness.
That's
Yes,
So
right,
so once again, the quarterback.
that
man.
part.
Man. Yeah, because, without the producer, where the inspiration coming from,
Nice,
You the
nice.
beat,
Man,
you start feeling.
Amen. And I
yeah,
hear,
set
and
the
I hear,
mood.
absolutely, and I hear that you all can share something with him, and he'll make it work. Absolutely. Uh,
Absolutely, man. It's like Build a Bear in the mall. You know what I mean? Build a beat. You give
That's
Q an idea, he gonna build on it.
that's what I hear. Absolutely. That's so cool. So now let me ask you, Mako, when you hear these songs today, do you hear things differently than you did 20 years ago?
No, with these songs, I could say it's spot on, to what's going on in the world today.
Hmm.
Black people still need unity. We still need to come together and we need to support each other. That's the only way we're gonna beat the system because the system designed for us to be divided. So they divided us for a reason because when we come together, we're a problem. I mean, we really can compete with them and we really can outdo them. So we need to get it together so we can start, having a better quality of life.
Hmm. Absolutely. And Malik, what was the local music scene like when these songs were being created?
You know what I recall is a lot of the music that was in circulation as far as coming from the mainstream,
Hmm.
I would say is music that was trying to get us to be more self-destructive, trying to get
Hmm.
us to be uh, materialistic,
Hmm.
disregard for women, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Selfish, just trying to get us to be on a path that basically would have us self-destruct, you know, and basically be causing harm to each other. Like I know a lot of the lyrics and songs was talking about, taking people wives and, just foul, cutthroat, disrespectful stuff,
Hmm. Hmm.
where
Got you.
we
Absolutely.
we had to, we had to come with something that combat that and then
Hmm.
give people a good feeling, plus give them something to grow on and think about,
Yes, got you. Absolutely. With that in mind, Mako, were there any challenges or struggles happening in your lives that influenced the music, you think?
Oh, absolutely. That's why you hear it, and that's why people going through similar situations can relate because they hear it in the lyrics. It's like we always address what we're going through and, keeping our mental strong and, being able to deal with the obstacles that's put in front of us and stuff like that. Because
Hmm.
it's the constant struggle when you're in the ghetto and when you're black. You got to always, be on your toes and you got to always be trying to figure out your next move because they trying to cut us off at all paths. You know what I mean? From redlining the houses to making it harder for you to get insurance when you live in certain zip codes to, just from the simplest things to the most complex things. It's,
Hmm.
it's roadblocks and it's obstacles, extra hurdles and extra energy we got to expend just to get through the things that's simple for others.
Got you. Yes, yes. Malik, what message do you think your younger self, or yes, you were trying to communicate like through these songs at that time?
You know what? I think that in anytime you could get in an environment where you could be comfortable and just open up and be free to just think,
Hmm.
and the energy in the room is positive, you know what I'm saying? You able to like really, it's really like I'm gonna say not only self analyzation, but it's also a healing because you have to tap into your experience. And then when you think about your younger self and you get the writing, but you trying to write with a message, it's almost as if you going into your younger self, but trying to give advice to your younger self, even though you may not be young in that present moment. So it's like you um you opening up to be able to relate to the youth presently. You know what I'm saying? By
Hmm.
addressing your younger self, but trying to give your younger self advice. But
Yes.
that advice is going out and other people
Hmm.
gonna hear it. You know.
That's right. Absolutely. That's what the mic does for you sometimes. Absolutely. Um, Mako, if a young artist listens to this music today, what do you hope they take away from it?
That we can make music without talking about what the rest of the world talking about. You know, what I mean, we could talk about what's going on, what we see, and not what we see on TV and not what we hear on the radio. We could
Mhm.
be like, more unique to what's going on in your environment. That's the way music was when I was younger. If you heard some music coming out of New York, they was talking about problems and situations going on in New York. So
Mhm.
it kind of brought you up to speed to, okay, this how they talk out there, this how they move out there, and this what they up to out there. So, it's like kind of like going back to the microorganisms where, every little city got its own little fingerprint, and it's nothing is cookie cutter, or where it's a lot of similarities. It's where you can draw contrast, and at the same time you can respect where they're coming from.
Nice, nice, absolutely. And I'm gonna ask you a couple more questions, and we're gonna go to the last song that we have here today. Malik, was there a particular beat, a producer, or studio that helped shape your sound back then?
You know what? I'm gonna say this right here. The only studio I ever been in to this day,
Hmm.
Factor House.
Wow,
So
he got
my
you.
my influence, my from me being planted as a seed and then growing and growing and growing to be able to express myself and rap in this style or rap in that style or whatever style that I feel like fit the music. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
I can't get no credit nowhere else but to the Factor House. You know?
Amen. Absolutely. And absolutely. I know Q. And shout out to you. I know he's gonna hear this because I know it's maybe a few hours away. And but when he hears this, absolutely. Do know we appreciate you. We know that you're well rounded. You are a beast. For real. I'm telling you, from one spectrum to the other. Absolutely. Now, Mako, what do you remember about the reactions when people first heard these songs?
Oh man, they couldn't believe it because it was like coming off the last record they heard from us, where it was real street. This was more like political and more on some unity and being aware of what issues that we as black people have in common. So it was kind of like they say seem like y'all growing up, the music is getting more mature now, and that's
Mhm.
what we want, because as we age we don't want to be the same way we was in our 20s. We don't want to be thinking the same way we was when we was thinking in our 20s. So we got to kind of evolve the message and let them know this is where we at right now with it. It's a new day. It's different from in our 20s. In our 20s it was more territorial. Now it's more like earth is our turf. Let's connect with the people that's like-minded and let's do some big things.
Nice, nice. And real quick, when was Factor House established?
2002.
Oh, wow. This has been a long time. No wonder, Malik. You said that. Oh my God. Really, really? That's a long time ago. Okay. And with that, Malik, let me ask you this question before we have Mako share about the last song. Looking back now, what song you made together do you think still holds the most meaning?
Hmm. You know what?
Hmm.
I'm gonna say, especially since we dealing with this project right here,
Hmm.
I'm gonna say 12 Years a Slave.
Okay.
The actual song called 12 Years a Slave.
Wow. Got you. Okay, okay. Now, Mako, can you bring us up to speed on this song right here? I hear you.
Yeah, it's kind of like a song where Q was playing the beat And then we was like, okay, we could do something to it. And we said, let's talk to like, our significant others, the queens in our life. And, it's kind of like we talking to them, but they don't hear us. They talking to us, but we don't hear them. But it's like, because we both fighting two different type of wars. So it's like our war is like directly in our face, and her war is more psychological because she a forward planner. So it's like we kind of like, made metaphoric, like concepts and put it in a song.
Oh, we definitely about to listen to the whole song. All right. And then shout out to Herb Tech. He says, definitely, I want to read it word for word. I saw that over here. Factor House Records is the truth.
Oh, man. Thank you, Herb Tech. Herb.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Nice. All right. Here we are.
Sometimes I think I fucked up. Yeah, man. Got me scratching my head. Shit. Like enough is enough. Man, that's some bullshit, Then I look at the homeboy. Let's burn one up. Man, let's burn this bitch down, homie. I ain't earned enough. Fuck no. So I ain't learned enough. Fuck no. So we burning up. We burning up. We burning up. Hear you, baby. That's how it's supposed to be. Doors open for you, but they close for me. They pat me down and they choking me. I'm mad at you cause you ain't helping me. It's just that simple. Can't you see? I'm trying to play a game, ain't built for me. It's the reason all my babies darker than me. With the whitest woman still get them all this guard. I hear you, baby. That's how it's supposed to be. Doors open for you, but they close for me. They pat me down and they choking me. I'm mad at you. You ain't helping me. It's just that simple. Can't you see? Trying to play a game ain't built for me. It's the reason all my babies darker than me. With the whitest woman still get them on this guard. I'm a quick nigga, don't pick a nigga. Had a white barbecue, you won't find me, nigga. Gotta stay on your toes or you hanging, nigga. Can't withstand your ground just to bang a nigga. They stank a nigga, how you stankin', nigga? You vulnerable if you honorable, nigga. They don't need us trying to lock a nigga up. Gunning niggas down, nigga, fucking niggas up. Why you don't care, nigga, use a nigga up. Lock a nigga down, nigga, shoot a nigga up. Nigga sick and tired, but we ain't giving up. Ain't shucking jiving, but we been fed up. About to burn it down, nigga, burn this bitch up. Can't turn it down, nigga, turn this bitch up. About to burn it down, nigga, burn this bitch up. Can't turn it down, nigga, turn this bitch up. Hear you, baby, that's how it's supposed to be. Doors open for you, but they close for me. They pat me down, then they choking me. I'm mad at you, cause you ain't helping me. It's just that simple, can't you see? I'm trying to play a game, ain't built for me. It's the reason all my babies darker than me. With the whitest woman still get them all this guard. I hear you, baby, that's how it's supposed to be. Doors open for you, but they close for me. They pat me down, then they choking me. I'm mad at you, you ain't helping me. It's just that simple, can't you see? Trying to play a game ain't built for me. It's the reason all my babies darker than me. With the whitest woman still get them on this guard.
Hey, I don't feel like we could trust the government. Hey, I just need some time, don't let me think. Hey, I love you, but they trying to hang your brother. Hey, don't let them TV shows mislead your sister. Hey, I'm just trying to feed the hunger in my stomach. Hey, I hope you know if not, don't and wonder. Hey, might be dead before you hear this one. Ay, make sure you hug and kiss the little children. Ay, the system never got good intentions. Ay, know that those with ears will be who listen. Ay, I'm Black Jesus, who that white man catching. Ay, we all Jesus, make a new religion. Ay, cause we been hung and beat and crossed by the system. Ay, I'm up in my zone, the police see me, it's on. Ay, we urban hustle, so they hating on us. Ay, just let you know it's Compton, California.
Hear you, baby, that's how it's supposed to be. Doors open for you, but they close for me. They pat me down, then they choking me. I'm mad at you, cause you ain't helping me. It's just that simple, can't you see? I'm trying to play a game, ain't built for me. It's the reason all my babies darker than me. With the whitest woman still get them all this guard. I hear you, baby, that's how it's supposed to be. Doors open for you, but they close for me. They pat me down, then they choking me. I'm mad at you, you ain't helping me. It's just that simple, can't you see? Trying to play a game, ain't built for me. It's the reason all my babies darker than me. With the whitest woman still get them on the guard. Won't miss them 40 acres plus a John Deere. But the love don't care, but if I'ma care, fuck up out of here. Shit drying up everywhere. Here come them 7 years, biblical proportions. Niggas starving like some orphans, and the shit is real. White folks trying to get up out of here, moving oxygen to Mars and taking seeds up there. You got an Audemars, aristocrats won't miss it. Hey, you on the corner in some pumps wearing lipstick. The shit is real. Pimp a nigga, oh shit. Now they taking over shit. Nigga ain't got shit. Set us back. Nigga came out of bondage. How the fuck I'm gon' get up on it? The shit is real. And I'm tired of it. I hear you, baby, but it's really on another level. And you ain't paying attention, but I'm about to show you with this 12 gauge. Watch for the buck spray. Hey, that's how it's supposed to be. Doors open for you, but they're closed for me. They pat me down, then they choking me. I'm mad at you, cause you ain't helping me. It's just that simple, can't you see? I'm trying to play a game, ain't built for me. It's the reason all my babies darker than me. With the whitest woman still get them on this guard. I hear you, baby, that's how it's supposed to be. Doors open for you, but they closed for me. They pat me down, then they choking me. I'm mad at you, you ain't helping me. It's just that simple, can't you see? Trying to play a game, ain't built for me. It's the reason all my babies darker than me. With the whitest woman still get them on this guard.
Whoa. That was deep. 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 I have to ask you some of these questions right here. One, it do sound like that's something we would hear today, but you guys made this music over 20 years ago?
No, that was probably like 10 years ago. That was
Oh,
about
wow.
the same time we was putting together The Game Ain't Safe.
Wow. Because, I was just thinking about the robots and AI and so forth. That is in the scientific world, it could be applicable. I don't know. Because it depends on how you program the women and the robots. And from what I understand, yes, they showed us on Instagram that you can date robots, and they have a whole little situation going on already. Lord Jesus, that goes back to the Arabic message on the top of the show, right, Malik?
Yes. Yes,
Right.
indeed.
Yep. So now I have a question for you, Mako. If you could go back to that time in the studio, what advice would you give your younger self?
What?
Mhm. I just tell myself, be true to the message. I mean, give it to them raw, give it to them straight. That's why Tupac music is still so timeless, and that music is actually moving on 30 years old. But
Mhm.
his message was pure. It was the truth. It was what he was feeling and what he was analyzing. So
Mhm.
it's gonna always be relevant when the system ain't changing. They still got their foot on our neck, and we done got so used to it being there, we don't feel it no more. So it's like one of them things where we condition to think it's supposed to be like this when it don't.
Absolutely. Deep. Yes. And with that in mind, yes, I would like to ask you, both of you actually, how has life changed for you all since those songs were created? Malik?
Ooh, shoot. Well, I would say having so many children and then,
Sorry, but they're beautiful.
having them back to back to back, and then seeing them grow up so fast, and then
Mhm.
kind of no matter how hard say you may have tried to make sure they don't go down the same path you did or fall into the same traps you did, to see that happen, what I'm saying, it just make you really, 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 really consider what you doing and what you saying and what type of energy you putting out there. And it just make me think about how Mako was saying that certain certain songs I didn't want to do because I felt like if what I'm saying is negatively influencing somebody else's child to go do something that's they shouldn't be doing, something that's gonna get them in jail or get them in the grave, then that same influence could fall on my own children. So I guess you kind of think about the future, you know, the
Hmm.
future and what you saying in the present and how it's gonna influence the future, you know.
Right. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And just a precursor, Bone, I want to commend you publicly as well. I'm so happy that you're doing the Gaming Safe podcast that airs on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. And it's coupled with your book, and it's a great book, not just because I helped you, and other people have heard on other platforms that it was therapeutical for you as well. But yes, you're doing a profound job with that podcast. So if you all think that this is interesting, you got to tune in on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. about the Game Ain't Safe as well podcast.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, how has life changed for you since those songs have been created? Because I want you to talk about the fact that you got this one and just two.
Well, a lot has changed, but everything that's changed for the better. And it's just one of the things where, life is constantly evolving and you constantly adjusting to the new obstacles and things that come your way, but you got to
Mhm,
keep pushing. Like I was
mhm.
telling somebody when I was standing in front of the store today, he was like, "Yeah, man, I ain't seen you in a while." I'm like, "Yeah, it took me a little while to bounce back, but I'm back, and now, got to keep pushing. Ain't no stopping. You can't stop. You got to keep going." And he was
Yeah,
like, "Man, that's what I'm talking about, man. I salute you, soldier." And I'm like,
ab-
"Man, I salute you back because I see you still on your marathon too."
absolutely, absolutely. And with that in mind, in the comments area, Herb Tech says that's timeless music, guys. Timeless music.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, absolutely, for sure. And then we have another question, a couple more questions before we conclude today's podcast. Malik, let me ask you, do you think music made 20 years ago had a different purpose and music today? It's kind of similar to what Mako added once before, but what's your perspective?
You know what? I know for sure music made 20 years ago that would take us back to 2006, something like that. I
20 years
know
ago? Hmm.
I know that for sure. Like Mako was saying that music at first had a positive influence and was trying to move us in a direction of unity. And it seemed like once um once the Million Man March took place, they
Mm.
knew. Once they seen over a million of us come together in one place without no type of conflict, no fights, no arguments, no nothing, they knew that they had to take an engine that drives us because we driven by music. We are rhythmic people, naturally.
Hmm.
So they knew they had to take a key instrument of ours and flip it to where it have a negative influence, which will lead us to being disunified and conflicting with each other. So it seemed like after 95, the
Hmm.
music just went stupid. It went dumb where, the women stripping their clothes off, calling themselves these, and you know what I mean? We on
Hmm.
murder, murder, kill, kill, and it just went all the way left field. It went all the way left to where it's like, damn, where did the productivity and the positive vibe go? You know?
Hmm. Yes.
So yes, it definitely was different because it was grasped by those who had ill intentions and money put into it so that it can take our community in a different direction than what it was trying to go before, where you
Mm,
had, you know, Public Enemy and them and BDP and people like that,
mhm.
saying stuff that was productive that would grow us and mature us.
Got you. Absolutely, absolutely. And shout out to them. Shout out to hip hop. Absolutely. And Universal, you haven't heard UHHM.org, Universal Hip Hop Museum.org. You want to check that out. It's a really great site and they're doing great for uh, hip hop overall. Absolutely. So, Mako, what do you think? If the two of you were to make a new song together today, what would it be about?
It'll be about what's going on in the world today. Because it's almost like rappers is like local newscasters. They tell you what's going on in their area and how they perceiving world events and stuff like that. It'll give us our perspective on our take on what's going on in the world, real time.
Nice. Absolutely. And after after hearing these tracks again today, do you feel like the story between you as artists is finished or could there still be another chapter, Mako?
Oh yeah, I feel like it's still many chapters because I mean our minds is steady evolving, steady taking in more knowledge. So it's always going to be something that need to get broke down from our perspective for people that's relatable to what we going through because they going through similar things.
Got you. Absolutely deep. Sound like a newscaster right there, did he? Mako, the newscaster. Absolutely. For real. Absolutely. Malik, I want to make sure maybe you would like to speak to that too. So I want to ask you if you all were to make a new song together today, what would it be about?
Shoot, it'll be another hit, you know. And
First of all,
like you finished saying,
Ah,
like it'll reflect where we at today, and not only the years of experience to be able to go into the song, but our pain
mm,
and our overcoming. You know what I'm saying? Certain
yes,
obstacles that fell into our
mhm,
life. You know what I
got
mean? Because
you. Absolutely.
anytime you can write or express something from experience and then express a pain and a hurt and take it into a victory and a overcoming
Mm,
and find a way to put that to beating some instruments.
man,
You know what I'm saying? You got experience, wisdom, and guidance, supreme guidance
absolutely.
for like you just said, those who will be able to relate to how we express it and know, you know what I'm saying, where we come from. We come from the mud just like them, you know?
Absolutely. Got you. And with that in mind, after hearing these tracks again today, do you feel like the story between you as artists is finished, or could there still be another chapter? I just want you to give you an opportunity to address the same song, same
You know
question.
what? It ain't the chapter ain't never finished. Like I'm gonna share something that Minister Farrakhan said. He said, as long as you still living, you writing your book. As
Mhm.
long as you still living, you writing out the chapters of your life. You know what I'm
Nice.
saying? And we both still living. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
great.
So I ain't no chapter closed, you know?
I love it. I love it. Absolutely.
Time and space.
That
Time and
part.
space. That's the only thing. Time and space.
Love it. Absolutely. That part right there. Now, thank you guys. You guys did a profound job. You're eloquent speakers, prolific music artists. Absolutely. Bone, is there something that you would like to share before we conclude this podcast?
I like to say tune in Wednesday to the Game Ain't Safe podcast. We're going to have some more information helping the young 13, 14-year-olds get it together before they become adults.
Absolutely. Malik, did you want to share something before we conclude this podcast?
Shoot, all I want to say is, y'all stay tuning in, because it's always when it comes to, cause see, we black, and
Mhm.
they had us think that black is just a color, but no, black is the essence from where all colors come from.
Mm.
So even though you may not see things on the surface, y'all keep tuning in because there's always something new that's being created in the dark that eventually comes to the light. So y'all stay tuning in and stay growing and being good to yourself and loving yourself.
Absolutely, absolutely. You will be my friend too. Absolutely. Ever since childhood too. If I knew you back then, that's my friend. I know that's right. So thank you so very much, you all. It's always an honor to assist you on. And until next time, everybody, have a great time.
Peace.